everybody, Frozen Exploit here, and today I'm back in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 with another helpful tips and tricks video. Today I'm going to be telling you which melee weapon is the best one to use, which melee weapon you're going to want to hope to get out of supply drops. And contrary to popular belief, they are not just reskins of the knife, they have different stats, and some of them will surprise you. So let's get right on into it. Now, first up, let's go over some myths. The movement speed is the same on all of the melee weapons, so don't think that you can run faster with any melee weapon compared to any other. And another big one is this one's less of a myth and more of a misconception. A lot of people have been making videos about this based on the looks of the animations, and this is just frankly not true because the kill times don't match up with the animations very well, so you can't really base statistics off of the animations of the knives. So without further ado, let's get on into the video. So first up, we will go with the first difference, and that is the amount of time it takes to kill. So if you're in front of someone and you press the melee button, this is the amount of time it takes between you pressing your melee button and between the person in front of you being dead. Now, if assuming the knife is like the control variable per se for all of these, every single melee weapon is the same as the knife except for one, and that is the wrench. The wrench kills about 0.2 seconds faster than any other melee weapon, giving it a slight edge in any sort of 1v1 situation when you're like 1v1 knifing. So know that the wrench can actually kill a little bit faster than every other melee weapon, which is kind of strange. Now we're going to go over lunge range, and if you don't know what lunge range is, it's pretty self-explanatory. When you're near someone and you knife them, this is the amount of range you will move towards that person to go in for the kill. If you don't really understand this concept, then think about the Ripper Specialist and how when you activate that, you move very quickly towards a person to knife them. It's kind of like that, except on a smaller scale. So, kind of like the last one, every single DLC melee weapon has the same lunge range as the standard combat knife, except for one, and that is the bayonet attachment for the crossbow. The bayonet attachment has an insane amount of lunge range, almost like, I think, a 30 to 50% boost compared to any other melee weapon. So you can lunge extremely far with the bayonet, and I don't know why this is. It's not quite comparable to the Ripper, but it is definitely a force to be reckoned with, and you'll see it tearing you apart a lot. So lastly, and this is where a lot of differences start to pop up, and this is the amount of time it takes between each kill. So that means if a couple of enemies are lined up right in front of you, this is the amount of time it takes between each and every kill you get on each one of them. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, as I said earlier, a lot of differences start to pop up here. 4 of the new melee weapons all have a faster in-between kill time than the standard combat knife, and these 4 weapons are the bayonet, the brass knuckles, the wrench, and the iron gem. So with all 4 of these melee weapons, you will be able to get a lot more rapid kills a lot faster. The king of these 4 weapons, however, is the iron gem, because this one kills extremely fast. So basically, you'll be able to take out, say, 3 or 4 people a lot faster than you would with any other melee weapon, to the point where it's just, frankly, almost overpowered for a melee weapon. One of the developers at Treyarch has even tweeted out that they're going to patch this thing's insanely low amount of time between kills. That's how good it is. So, now that we have all the facts laid down, what does this mean for you? Which melee weapon do you want to get out of the supply drops? Well, let's review. The wrench slashes to kill the fastest. The iron gem kills people rapidly extremely fast, but the wrench, brass knuckles, and bayonet are all faster than the standard. And the crossbow has an extremely large lunge range. So, let's go over this. The wrench not only shares the ability to slash to kill faster, but it also has a rapid kill boost. The iron gem has an extremely fast rapid kill boost. And the crossbow has a rapid kill boost and an extreme amount of lunge. So we're going to narrow it down to those 3. Now, considering that the wrench's slash to kill time is very low. It's only clocks into about a couple of frames. I wouldn't say it's that important, so I'm gonna cross that one off. And secondly, the Iron Gym, as good as it is, Treyarch already said they're going to patch it, so if you're watching this video anytime after I upload it, then chances are it won't be as good. So what's this gonna mean for you? That's gonna mean that you're going to want to use the crossbow's bayonet as your chosen melee weapon. That's right. The melee weapon that isn't even really a melee weapon, it's an attachment, is technically the very best one, which I find extremely mind-blowing. Some things I didn't really expect. The Fury Song and the Butterfly Knife are both basically reskins of the original knife, and, like, what? The sword is the same as the knife? You'd think it'd have some, like, extended reach or something, right? Because it's a sword. But, keep in mind, you don't just have to use the crossbow. If you get any of the other ones I mentioned, the Iron Gym, the Wrench, the Brass Knuckles, those are all really good too, so don't just ignore them. They're all better than your standard combat knife. Well guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, then make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for more epic content like this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.